So if you enjoy this video and want to see more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by clicking on the PayPal link in the description box, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Also, leave us a thumbs up. It helps us get more views.
Welcome back, everybody. This is an amazing video we're about to see. James Okeefe and Project Veritas went undercover and are nailing Twitter for censoring not just right-wing or alt-right, but even just moderate right-wing people. They have them absolutely unscathed on undercover video, and the mainstream media is trying to shun it, although Hannity has been talking about it, Fox News has been talking about it. This is going to come out. A lot of people believe that the Twitter CEO will have to step down because of this, so you're going to love this video. But I also want to remind you that right now in the description box below this video, there is a blue link, and if you click on that link, you can register for our January 16th Info Warrior training camp. We are going to be training people how to create content, how to share content. Operation Hal has been able to reach millions of people this year alone, and we want to give away all of our secrets. We want to tell you everything that we do because they're not really secrets. They're just things that we've learned over years of perseverance. In fact, we've helped train 18,000 plus individuals in creating and sharing content online. Usually, we've done it in a business setting. We've helped build multiple million-dollar businesses. We've helped create, I think, 8 Amazon.com #1 bestsellers. We've just done a lot. So now we're taking our efforts, though, and we're saying, you know what? Let's just give what we've got in a 1-month training online for people who want to join the InfoWar and they just want to start spreading information, but no one's ever showed you how. We're gonna show you how for free, and not only will you get to participate in our live online meetings where you'll be able to chat in the chat bar, but also you're gonna get a username and password which will give you access to the Operation Hal online portal. And in that portal, we have training modules that are going to give you easy step-by-step how-tos to create and spread content. And we're even looking for some partners in the war. We've had many people solicit us who want to just partner up and focus on different topics, utilizing their strength and what they're doing with social media and what they're doing with their outreach. And so we're also looking for partners. So make sure you sign up for this amazing boot camp that we're going to do. It's free. Click that blue link right underneath this video in the description box where it says Free Info Warrior Training Camp.
You know, it's funny. I got a call from one of my high-level Pentagon sources, and he said, we are about to destroy Jack Dorsey yesterday, and I didn't know it had anything to do with you. Is that what this has to do with? Because they say they've got something big on Jack Dorsey.
Well, they may have something, I don't know what your sources have. They may have something different than what I have, but a lot of my undercover journalists have been interacting with a lot of Jack Dorsey's top engineers. And some of the things they're doing, Alex, with your private information, I don't send private information on direct messages, but a lot of people send direct messages on Twitter. And what they're doing with your information, how they're exploiting it.
Well, we know they're revenge porning, aren't they? Shell, #1 story, not in mainstream media, but was becoming that. But on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, top of all the trends, it was Shadow Ban Gate, the admissions, 8 different executives of Twitter admitting massive censorship. Well, right on time, a whole new distraction, more fake news. President says he didn't say it. Just like 2 weeks ago, he said Haitians all have AIDS. Isn't true. Clinton's robbed Haiti. That's okay. He gives them extra aid. He's a bad guy. So James Okeefe of Veritas is going to give us his take on this on the next shoe to drop and to see what happened since this other fake story obscured his vetted true story, where we have video and audio of them saying it, not just more Democrats led into the White House making stuff up. And I could say, sources say Trump raped a little girl last night. And, you know, and then roasted her in an oven with an apple in her mouth. Total horse manure. What if I had said that 1,000 times, like these people like Jim Acosta with all his fake news, saying Trump didn't meet with Scalise, or, you know, that the Flynn is flipped. He admits he's a Russian agent. None of it true. That's all ABC News, CNN. So joining us is the consummate journalist just for the next 8 minutes. And, of course, that is the man that heads up Project Veritas. That is James Okeefe. So give us a report, sir.
Well, Alex, the video yesterday was a sensation. It blew up the internet, blew up Silicon Valley, and right on time, the media changed the subject to a single-sourced quote from the president that there's, I guess there may be audio, but there's no audio video. And I saw a report in the Washington Post, and it said something like, there's no evidence to suggest he did not say this. I mean, follow the logic. There's no evidence to suggest he did not say. We have audio video evidence of people in big tech actually saying these things about targeting people who are, quote, rednecks, and targeting people, not radical ideas, but the American flag. They have an algorithm that targets these key words. So you may be saying, well, they've won the battle this week, and I, of course, always have more videos in my pocket. I'm going to wait till Monday morning, and then I'm going to drop the really inflammatory one, and we'll get back the news cycle.
And this is what they're doing. This thing where every time he brings Democrats in and to work with them, they make crap up, and they've been caught over and over and over and over again. I mean, there's got to be some repercussions. The Washington Post is not journalist. Jeff Bezos owns it, the richest man in the world. The Mexican kingpin, who isn't even Mexican, I guess the guy from the Middle East, Carlos Slim, owns the New York Times. This is a joke.
Well, they're doubling down, Alex. They're losing their relevance and legitimacy. When they see stories like the one that was broken this week, when they see James Damore suing Google, when they see Charles Johnson, Roger Stone, and Milo Yiannopoulos suing Twitter, and when they see videotapes of 9 Twitter executives saying that they shadow ban, their words, not mine, shadow ban and downrank people that, by the way, SHITTY people, they use the same word about some of us. They use that word about not right-wing extremists, but moderate voices. They called them SHITTY people. When that happens, they go, "Oh my God!"
Oh my gosh!
It's almost like someone in the deep state was like, "Here, hold my beer." CNN, why don't you throw something up on the Chiron? I mean, this is how these people work.
It all just clicked. That's why you're the genius you are, literally. That's it. They always semantically reverse. If the Clintons are in bed with the Russians, they say we're in bed with the Russians. If they want to raise taxes, they say Trump wants to. And there it is. They're calling, knowing, oh my God, they're calling their users SHIT people. They're calling whites rednecks and SHIT people. They're calling Julian Assange a hero, this and that. They're admitting it. This is the thing worse than deplorables, calling his supporters deplorables. And they go, it's okay. He just met with them on the Haitian thing. We'll just say he's semantically, because that's what they do. They reverse. Oh, my God. That's it right there.
Yep, they semantically reversed it, Alex, because in the beginning of the tape that rocked Silicon Valley, the mastheaded drudge, everyone's seen it, all the sources I have in Silicon Valley, the Women's Trust and Safety Council, which is the policy part of Twitter, how Orwellian sounding is that, trust and safety? But she goes, we take the SHITT, there it is, we're trying to get the SHITTY people to not show up. It's a product thing we're working on. It's called downranking or shadow banning. And then a few hours later, suddenly the Chiron on CNN, it says that Trump called these countries SHIT. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's like truth is stranger than fiction, Alex.
I was about to say.
We have to be guerrilla not only in how we gather the information, but how we release it, because we are taking on the palace guard. You got to circumvent them somehow.
You know, it's funny. I got a call from one of my high-level Pentagon sources, and he said, we are about to destroy Jack Dorsey yesterday, and I didn't know it had anything to do with you. Is that what this has to do with? Because they say they've got something big on Jack Dorsey.
Well, they may have something, I don't know what your sources have. They may have something different than what I have, but a lot of my undercover journalists have been interacting with a lot of Jack Dorsey's top engineers. And some of the things they're doing, Alex, with your private information, I don't send private information on direct messages, but a lot of people send direct messages on Twitter. And what they're doing with your information, how they're exploiting it.
Well, we know they're revenge porning, aren't they?
Well, you're going to have to wait and see. I'm not going to scoop myself here. Monday morning.
Well, the word is the Twitter folks are using their private network as a dark web, not just with our info, but they're trading in people's private messages, was what I got from our source. Is that where you're going?
That's where I'm going, and you'll hear it and see it Monday morning, and we'll take back the news cycle again.
Wow, incredible, because that's what they do with Facebook, Google, Twitter, Amazon. They take our data, they use it off these systems that spy on us, and they sell that data, and now they've created a whole new dark web with your videos and your private photos of you, your wife, your boyfriend, your whatever it is, and it's a whole industry underground. Wow, how devastating do you think this will be by Monday when this comes out? What time does this drop at Project Veritas on Monday?
I think it's going to be 9 a.m. Eastern time. It'll be pretty devastating. All these things, Alex, confirm suspicions. I thought the DOJ video was going to be devastating, but they'll weasel the way out. So we have to shame them, Alex. And the only way to shame them is to figure out, where does their moral boundary lie? How bad does it have to get before they say, okay, this is wrong? Right now, I think they think what they're doing is actually quite good. And they're getting patted on the back by their friends in mainstream media, the cartels of mainstream media protecting big tech. So we're going to shame them by exposing just how awful they can be.
If you're interested to learn how to create content and spread content, we'll show you how. Go to the Operation How YouTube channel, click on the About button, and then click Message. Send us an email. If you want to engage, become an info warrior, we will train you up.
If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon below the video to get notified when the latest new content drops.
Keep us in your prayers. We get a lot of resistance for putting these videos out, but to Yahweh be the glory.